Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Schneider. He's shifting through the gears here. Henderson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Olise. Cruyff. Royce. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Kvaratskhelia finding himself. Big chance! Olise. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. O'Shea. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
There's the shot! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, good spread. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doué has the space to scheme. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well,
just the keeper in his way. Chance! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's had it nicked away. Olise.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. Olise might just make this. And it's Royce. Nicely spread. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now, can they get him away? And he's in one-on-one. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a goal kick. Rodri. Jordan Henderson. No way through. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Drogba gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Kvaratskhelia! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Seaman gets it away. That'll be a throw-in. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Kvaratskhelia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the pass is intercepted. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Drogba. Played down the flank. Schneider. Chance! And he scores! Searching pass he's played there. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Getting up there! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Milan ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we get things going again. And it's Royce. And he's picked it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the through ball. Now he's running away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Olise is onto this. Knocks it out wide. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's intervened well there. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Schneider. Drogba. And this is Kaut. That pass has been well intercepted. Shot could... It's Drogba!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
"60 minutes played. Schneider. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Messi. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Royce running with the ball. Rijkaard. And it's Rodri. Olise looking to play him in. O'Shea clears without hesitation. Messi. Well, it did. Oh no, this does not look good. He's having a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Milan now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Oh, there's the clearance. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Van Dijk with the clearance. Now it's Kout. Drogba! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Royce. Decent chance! And that would have been some goal.
Royce can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Dani Olmo. Now it's Inzaghi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. O'Shea. Schneider. And it's Rodri. And here's Inzaghi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! And that's a tidy finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Count! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Goes to finish! Loose ball now, and there's a... This time, surely! And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Schneider. Kajolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery.
Oh, how that cross.
Oh, relief! Relief at last, the final whistle. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now, he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Basho! It's bounced back off the post. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateus kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spread to the right. Cafu. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Knocks it into space. Kajolu plays a sharp little ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pirlo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe, distributed tidily. Olise is in a really good position out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries one from range. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He'll try from distance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Spain are looking to go forward now. So it is still 0-0. Marquinhos. That's a cute ball. Now it's a shot at goal! Goal! Milan! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
No, again there's no way through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's an imaginative pass. That's a pretty loose pass. Zambrota. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. They're on. Now that looks a decent ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pirlo deals with that comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Doué. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Decent chance! Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Veron. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's played... Chance, surely! And there's a goal! Spain are all square. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. And here's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Doué. Surely he can't. Goes for a shot! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan have their lead. Nicely worked. He's being urged. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Veron.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now that's well seen too. Olise. And the through ball. And that is not getting there. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Doué getting forward. Rodri looking to play him in. Now it's Olise. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to play it through. Rodri gets into a good position. Jordan Henderson. Serginho. Veron. Oh, it's just a little long. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. And that's going wide left. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Impressive jump! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Rodri. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's managed to get free. And it's Veron. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Diaz. Great ball. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Inzaghi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Dijk. For Jordan Henderson. Spread it left. And he's quick to return it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Messi. Kajolu. Mateus gives no quarter whatsoever. Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Beckham. Great vision. It's a promising position.
That's going in strongly.
Milan can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Marquinhos. Neymar. Neymar makes a dash for it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So no flag here. Neymar. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. Elects to cross. Madwicke! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he was alert to it.
Milan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Inzaghi. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Roberto Carlos. And it's Beckham. Serginho with the clearance. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.